Just how queer is Halloween? Hi, I'm Chris Fitz and welcome back to the channel. This week in queer history, we're looking back at Halloween, the holiday that has transformed from spooky traditions to become gay Christmas. On October 31st, we don't just celebrate the end of harvest or dress up for scares. We celebrate our freedom and identity in the face of historical challenges. Let's get into the rich story behind Halloween's unique place in queer culture.
This week in queer history, stories told with love and glee.
Halloween has deep ancient roots that go back to the Celtic festival of Samhain. This was the time when the lines between the living and the dead were blurred. But as time went on, Halloween evolved far beyond this. In the mid-20th century, Halloween became a celebration that the LGBTQ community embraced, and it's been our holiday of self-expression ever since. Originally a harvest festival, Samhain represented transformation and change. Fast forward centuries, Halloween arrived in America and blended with various customs. It carried the themes of otherness and the supernatural and transformation, which perfectly resonate with the LGBTQ experience. In the 1920s and 30s, Halloween became a time when queer people felt it was safe to play. Cross-dressing and bending gender norms, activities normally dangerous, were more socially acceptable under the guise of Halloween. In 1974, the Village Halloween Parade in New York City was a landmark event, solidifying Halloween as a space for the LGBTQ community. Halloween's nickname, Gay Christmas, shows just how much it means to the queer community. Unlike other holidays that are heavily family-focused or traditional, Halloween has always given LGBTQ people a unique opportunity to celebrate identity, challenge societal norms, and honestly, just have a lot of fun doing it. If you're enjoying this look at gay Halloween, please like, subscribe, and share this video to keep learning about our vibrant history and celebrate the moments that shaped our community. Halloween allowed us to express our otherness without the usual backlash. By putting on a costume, LGBTQ individuals could embrace their identities, experiment with gender, and do it all in the spirit of fun. Historian Michael Bronski, a professor of women and gender studies at Harvard University, explained it perfectly. You could wear drag and not get arrested. If you wanted to cross-dress because of your identity, on Halloween, you were safe to do it. Wicked banners in Fort Lauderdale and Fantasy Fest in Key West are perfect examples of how Halloween continues to be a celebration of queer freedom and joy. These events highlight the cultural importance of this holiday. Drag queens and kings in their elaborate costumes and non-binary royalty roaming the streets in unabashed beauty, surrounded by allies celebrating all of them. And let's not forget how horror itself, so intrinsically tied to Halloween, carries significant queer subtext. Movies like The Babadook and Interview with the Vampire have become queer cultural icons, providing a subversive space where LGBTQ individuals see their experiences reflected in narratives of the other, characters that are misunderstood, feared, but ultimately are resilient. Halloween has always been a magical holiday for me. Full of possibilities, it allowed me to experiment with who I could be. And I remember my homemade costumes, which were nothing fancy, but when I put them on, I had a sense of freedom and power. Moving to a big city really solidified this feeling for me. Whether it was living in New York City for 2 years or spending over a decade here in Los Angeles, Halloween has become more than just costumes and candy. It became a chance to find community and express my true self. This video is brought to you by gay bars. From the Abbey in West Hollywood to Stonewall in New York City, these iconic watering holes have been the stage for our laughs, dances, protests, and first crushes. A gay bar isn't just a place for a drink. It's a community space that nurtures LGBTQ rights, just like Halloween. So cheers to our favorite bars where you can be yourself 365 days a year. WeHo has been a haven and it's a nurturing spot. It allows me to be proud, loud, and connected. And I'm so thankful for WeHo Halloween Carnival, which happens every year and brings so many people together to allow them to express their creativity, personal expression, and freedom. So how can we carry the spirit of Halloween, the courage to be true to ourselves, into our everyday lives? Embrace playfulness. Halloween is all about play. Try bringing that same playfulness into your daily routine. Whether it's through what you wear or how you express yourself, challenge yourself to make one small decision each day that feels true to who you are, even if it's bold and different. Create inclusive spaces. Halloween is celebrated together in inclusive spaces. We can create our own by starting a movie night, hosting a gathering, or simply opening our home to friends who might need a safe space to be themselves. Community is built one invite at a time. Celebrate otherness beyond October. The themes of Halloween, embracing the other and being proud of it, shouldn't be confined to just one night a year. Share your story, listen to others, and stand up for those who need allies. Find ways to celebrate your uniqueness all year long. What does Halloween mean to you? Do you also find it to be a day of freedom and self-expression? Share your thoughts in the comments. And remember, every day can be Halloween if we bring that courage and fun into our lives. Until next time, stay strong, stay bold, and keep making history.